What's up, guys? Alright. Live com time. Hopefully don't run into any assholes. Don't have that map. Don't have that map. There we go. Team Deathmatch Castle. Oh man, I'm so bad at this game right now. Alright, easy weapon, easy weapon. Oh man, that feels like a sack of bricks. Okay. Okay, there we go. Mr. PlayStation Controller, oh how I love thee. Alright, let's move up. Move up, move up! Oh, 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 oh. Thank you. Please die. Where we at? Where we at? Okay, what are we doing here? I see you right there. No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh, oh, there's a guy throwing a knife at me. Oh, God. The dude right there sucks. Come on, get back. Where's it? Where's my... There's my hole. Over here for getting World at War head glitches. Alright. Artillery's coming. Artillery's coming. Come to daddy. Bring me the artillery guns. What are you doing? Come on, dude. I hate this. You gotta press up. This might look like I'm camping because that's exactly what I'm doing. Tear your legs up. Whoa! No, 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 no! No. Alright, we're down by 2 kills. Oh no, what is this? Oh, you get on! Oh, it scared me. Oh. Oh, somebody got died back here. Come on. Get on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. Oh man, I won? Shit! Oh, we won! 4 points! Yeah! Oh, I guess we gotta tag this on to another game. Oh, look at all those low levels on the other team. This is gonna be great. That was a 10-0. Let's go and beast. Beast! Come on, I got this map. There we go. I have this map. Time to bust it out with the Sturmgewehr. I think I'm the American. I think Rev's Jap. This is one of those secret smuggled weapons into the Pacific theater of war. Team deathmatch. Marine Raider. Let's do this. No one fights alone. Oh, you want to snipe, do you, buddy? Snipe you with my STG-4. Oh, Jacoby. Oh no! There's just so many of them. Thank you. This helps my playing experience so much better. Oh, I got the jug, bitch. Throwing grenade! Recon plane acquired. Eat lead. What are we doing over here? What are we doing over here? Oh, no, 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 no! Don't run, don't run. Let's move up. Let's go find my artillery guns. Where are you at, artillery guns? I know he could speak over that wall.
Artillery is in position.
Our artillery guns again.
Our artillery will shake him up. Dogs required.
Woo!
Bring in the dogs.
Puppy time! You gotta excuse my bad aiming. I am seriously not adapted to Call of Duty right now. It's a good thing my playstyle doesn't really call for good aiming or anything of that nature. Oh, that's a plus. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh, run, 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 run. He's gonna blast you, Jordy. Somebody put some shitty ass artillery guns out. What are you doing? Let's see.
Our artillery will shake him up. Bring in the dogs.
Bring in the dogs! Walked right into another artillery gun. And I lost my kill. 20 kill streak.
Enemy recon plane right above us.
Turn back around. Oh. Damn, that was a pretty good game. Oh, sweet.
We kicked ass.
Dun, 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 dun. God, I love this game. Our hounds will make them drown in their blood. Dogs acquired. Dogs acquired. Our enemies will drown in their blood. Our enemies will drown in their blood. Oh, upheaval, motherfucker. Upheaval, upheaval, upheaval. At least one Jew. What kind of username is that? It's kind of fucked up. Alright. You know, the whole making fun of other people in the COD games is in style right now. But I like to make sure that my score makes fun of everybody else's. So it's kind of like a silent embrace. Bazooka! Okay. Oh! God, that actually scared me. I don't know where the enemy team's at. Oh my God, you're still up there. Wow. We're down by 2. You know, if I ignore this dude again, but if I go after him, I know he's got bouncing betties. I don't got fucking bomb squad on. Let's go. No, he's moved. No, has he moved? Oh. Ah, damn it. Out of here. What the fuck? Oh my lord. Wish our team could get a UAV. That'd be great. I didn't say their team. Oh my god, this clown owns kid. Supplying them with constant UAVs. Oh, come on. You should have died! Oh my lord. Can I get a reload on? I don't know how I killed him. I did it though. Alright. Damn it, I should have had stopping power on for fucking Dome. This is gonna be interesting. Trigger finger, don't fail me now. Waiting on him, waiting on him. These guys are gonna have to be coming right back here. I actually got hit markers there. Let's reload this. Dude, these guys are just camping in that little dome area. This guy needs help. You can tell I'm rusty as shit at Call of Duty. Come on! You know, you run it. It seems like that always happens. You run into tab and gas or some fucking gay shit. Look at that. Fucking leveled that kid. They bring the hound. Ah, come on, you oh, fucking drop shot. Come on, buddy. I know your auto feature just kicked in. We're this fucking far behind. Ugh! God, that pisses me off. Can't my fucking team just quit dying? These guys aren't even that good, and we're losing to them. Come on. Come on. And look at, I died because of the fucking dogs again. Oh my God, Jordy.
Recon plane is fueled and ready. Our recon plane just finds them. Recon plane, right above us. Artillery on fire.
God, but it just drops on me from nowhere. Oh my lord, dude. It sounds like Bloom. Alright, take your time, make your shots hit, Jordy. Take your time, make the shots hit. Make the shots hit.
Recon plane is fueled and ready. Our recon plane just finds them.
Oh, oh, oh. That clown kid's still there. God, fucking tab and gassed. Get the hell out of here, son. See that UGG guy? He's the key to my success right now. Oh my God! Tab and gassed again. Thank you. These guys are gonna be right here on top of me. I don't think I have enough time to catch up. I don't. Oh my Lord. That's so fucking lame. This is my team is just so bad, dude. There's nothing you can do about it. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm back, and I'm bringing you a commentary today. And this is a little bit more rush heavy than I normally would bring. This is I'm using an M4 with a red dot and a silencer, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about something a little different today. But I have about 10 gameplays or so of this right here saved up, because I had a pretty good session with Tweet, and we ran into a team that really didn't understand the concept of this is Modern Warfare 3, you need you some assassin. But I was sitting there thinking today, I mean, today is a day of reflection. If you noticed before the video I put out, it kind of had a lot of, I gave a lot of feedback into it. I've done a lot of different things. I did a little bit of a pan crop on the video where I didn't do before, and the reason I didn't used to do pan crop was mainly because I couldn't tell it on my monitor. I mean, well, barely could tell it on my monitor because of it was barely noticeable. But I ended up pan cropping it now. I have a preset pan crop, and I've actually started adding post rolls, and I've put the intro back onto it and all that in hopes to start lowering the video number and maybe picking up more awareness on the videos. And I wanted to just go over with you on this commentary how YouTube has changed me as a person. And it's the small changes. It hasn't changed me as a whole. I mean, if you go back right now to my very first video, you'll find it's just me, like I'm talking to you right now, in a lot worse quality. Because back in the day, I used to have like a fucking $25 Logitech mic, which I talked over, and I used to have 3 megabit gameplay with the lowest ratio I could usually have because my computer lantern, it was so slow. I had to put them up. No color corrections. They had that gray film over them. You know what I'm talking about? But one of the things that I know for sure that has pretty much changed me as a person, as I kind of realized how emotional I am. If one thing, I am the most emotional person there is. I mean, there's certain things about me that I wish I could change that I just can't change. Like one thing I've strived to change was how serious I am. Like, I have this very serious demeanor, even though I can come off as like a jolly person. Like, when I sit down to do something, I generally try to sit down and do something. I don't really play around, and throughout most of my life, that's the way most people want to do it. And I know why that is. It's mainly because of my lack of a really concrete social status. Like, I never really hung around with people my age. I generally hung around with people that are older than me. Even in the term YouTube, well, obviously Kyle's the same age as me, but you know, people like Woody and like Thunder and all the people, they're a lot older than me, and I generally flock to someone like that because, one, I can benefit from their wisdom. Two, I can learn something I normally wouldn't learn. Whereas in this case, I am an old man looking back into a childhood, and my childhood was pretty much straight up video games. That's what it was, and that's the reason I actually got into YouTube to begin with, is because I loved to play video games. It was one of the funnest activities I ever did, because video games never really, they gave me that satisfaction that I couldn't get any other way, because I was good at them. I've always been good at them. I was the guy that everybody brung their friends over and told and warned them about. I remember one time I was at my buddy Mark's house playing Dungeons and Dragons, and at the time, Mortal Kombat Dark Alliance was out, or Deadly Alliance. I'm sorry, Deadly Alliance. And Mark was the big dog on. He was the big dog on the mark. He was the big dog of the group. I had just joined into the Dungeons and Dragons group, and everybody's talking about how Mark's good at Mortal Kombat. I'm like, cool. You want to play Mortal Kombat? He's like, you don't want none of this. And I smashed him. I mean, I smashed him not once, twice, but like 40 or 50 times in a row. I mean, I'm sitting there doing that little dance in front of me, you know, like, doo, 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 doo. And I'm like, what you gonna do? You gonna let me get Noob Sabat on you? Well, obviously, Noob Sabat wasn't in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, but back in Mortal Kombat 2, if you won like 100 victories in a row, you got to face Noob Sabat. But that is what it is. But hopefully you guys will stick around and watch more videos to come. I'm going to try to be a lot more active in the comment section, so if you want to leave some feedback for me, let me know. As always, it's been your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm outie 5000. Peace. Yeah, boy, it's your man Wings of Redemption. that kind of was off target there. But yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about my gameplay of this game. Beforehand, I talked about how I wasn't as serious enough, and I just wanted to construct how I play TDM a little different this way. One of the big things I noticed when I play Modern Warfare 3 TDM is that I struggle to get gameplays in TDM opposed to other games, and one of the main reasons because of that is because of the high kill streaks being about worthless. But this isn't about the high kill streaks, so I ended up lowering the kill streaks, and I played with one friend, and that was Tweet. This actually is taking a page out of XCow's playbook. I always play with at least 1 or 2 friends. That seems to be the golden rule. That way you can get pretty good games, but you're not having to fight for all the kills, and you still have a good chance of winning every game. But I actually started moving around a little bit more, and the UAVs really helped me out in that department, but that's obvious to the point. The way I took it this way is like I kind of upped the amount of deaths that I'd kind of want from. I usually don't want to put a game up with no less than like 3 deaths if it's going to be like a post-com gameplay. But I kind of upped it a little bit to like 6 or 7, as long as I go for 30 kills. 30 kills is what I aim for. I don't think I hit 30 kills on this one, but the fact is this is really, really stellar gameplay, and I really enjoy playing this gameplay. And you know, Blimpy just goes ham, dude. If you could keep an enemy team staggered, Blimpy went ham. I mean, if you don't believe me, go back and look at go back and look at the video I put up today. Matter of fact, I'll link the video in the description of this, the video I put up right before this. It's on Arkaden, and Blimpy goes motherfucking ham on Arkaden. I mean, it fixed a fucking sandwich. And it's amazing how good that kill streak is compared to something like the Pablo, which gets nothing all the time. So running the 357 like the old COD 4, it seems to work. I don't know how many people out there go ahead and try it. But every now and then you run into the people that don't want to let the 345 work as well. You know, like before we started getting these good games, we ran into this team that didn't know what Assassin did. We was running into a guy named Arkaden, and he was a really good quickscoper. And not only was he a really good quickscoper, he was a really good butthole too, because he would always stick the trophy system up every time you get a Predator missile. And he you know you're a really good quickscoper when the first thing you do is you have the Stinger missile on your back. When that Stinger missile on you, oh look at this guy right here thought he was gonna hide from me. Get owned. He's got bad shooting. It's all good though. Yeah, I go on a tear right here. And one thing I know about Dome from playing experience, like I even think Thunder mentioned that Dome is one of the maps that you see forever on my channel. And the main reason I put a lot of Dome up is, one, when I used to take when I borrowed gameplay, most people's gameplays were on Dome. Because the main reason because of that is because the map is so easy to learn itself. All right, there's really like 3 main areas they're going to spawn in: the Dome, the C bunker, or the building on B. And if they're not in, generally your team's going to be in one of the 2, so they only could be in the other part. The only thing you got to really worry about other than that is the enemy team actually having Ghost or Assassin on, just camping in a corner in one of the 2, and your team hadn't found them. But generally, if you just give it a second, you'll very easily put it out there. I know I'm not like dead on rushing right now, but this is, you got to admit, this is a little bit more rush heavy than normal. And like this guy right here fails. It's like, I'm like, oh. I was sitting there trying to get my thing reloaded because I had an empty backup gun in me since I worked my way around from the dome section. But this is more moving than I normally would do. As I see my boy tweet here, I'm like, and I'm using him as like a blocker. Like I see, if he would have got shot, I would have been able to pop out while they went to reload. That's another good way to kill people, is just waiting until them to kill one of your teammates and pop out and kill them while they reload. That's a pro tip from a guy that pretty much takes advantage of everything he can to get kills, because the lag compensation is by no means on my side. And I suffered from my big case of this shit's only good if you pick it up with this rifle. Like, if I wouldn't have slapped this fucking hybrid sight on the ACR, I would suck dick with it. I guarantee it. I mean, it just seems to be the way. If I pick up somebody else's weapon, I'm gonna do good with it. If I select it myself, not the case. But this is wrapping up to the end of the game. As always, if you could please leave a rating. It's been your boy Wings of Redemption, and any video suggestions or any comments, please feel free to leave me some in the bottom. As always, I'd like to know what you're thinking. Peace. What's up, guys? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm doing a little talkie video right now. And there's gonna be more to this video, but I figured I'd use a sheet of paper to kind of like do visual aid, because I kind of not very good at editing right now, like editing stuff like charts and stuff like bar graphs. And it's not that good. I don't have the proper programs to do it. But I want to talk a little bit about weight loss and where I'm at. So it's been a while since I did a weight loss vlog. Let's talk about where I was. All right. I'll make sure. Where I was on January 1st of 2011. Sorry about my handwriting. I was 425 pounds. That is, let me get my calculator out so I can give you the kg of that. If you want to know how much you weigh in pounds, and you're like from, someplace that uses the metric system, you can what you got to do is you got to divide your kg. Hold up. Oh, here's the way I'm going to do it. This way, I'm going to take 425 and times it by 2.246. Oh, no, I gotta divide it. Hold up. 425 divided by 2.246. And that would mean I'm 100. You can't really see that. That's a 189.2 kg. I don't know what it is in stone, but that's what it is in kg, which is what most of the world uses. Alright. By the time of Feb, sorry about my handwriting again, I check and scratch. See if you can see this. Yeah, Feb of 2011. This is toward the end of the month. I was down to 368 pounds. Let's put a yes on it, just so people don't have like a conniption fit. Which 368 is divided by 2.246 equals, that's 163.8 kg. All right. For those of you sitting here wondering, kg to pound is 2.246. You gotta multiply that. Alright? Pounds to kg is 2.246, but you divide it. So that's the way that works. Just in case you want to do it, in case you want to do like some transfers or want to tell your friends or whatever. But originally, this was my original weight, and I got down to this weight, and then I met my girlfriend, and a year went by and I kind of went off my diet, and so somewhere in that last year or so I either hit this number or came close to it again. So I'm figuring this number is my starting point, and the reason I'm doing it like this is because of I don't have a scale that can weigh me, and I haven't been back to Dr. Norman. Dr. Norman gives me these pills. Let me actually get those pills for you. I get these pills. These are antihistamines. You got red, blue. There's a white one too, but I'm out of the white one. See, right now I'm just using what I had left over. And then you have these phetramines. This right here is the stuff that helps you lose weight. Now here's the big one. This is 25 milligrams phetramine. All right. That stuff will pretty much, what it does is it picks your metabolism up, it makes you burn fat more efficiently, and it also makes you not hungry. And this is where the problem I always run into when I first start back on these. I'm back on these for 4 days. I think I lost my pen. And during that 4 days, I say this is June. Messed up. This is June 23rd. Might be the 24th. 24th. Our weight is a question mark right now. So we haven't weighed ourselves, and I'm not probably going to be able to weigh myself until I run out of these and I have to go make another appointment. So they have a scale there that's capable of weighing me. So I'm going to show you later how I've been doing my weight loss and how I know I'm losing weight in a bit. But one of the problems I've run into, like especially even back when I started up here in January 1st of 2011, I try to overcompensate, which I know is bad for me. Like for example, the last 4 days, I've taken in 2,200 calories. And that's a total. I mean, we divide that by 4, and that equals sorry, I'm using a calculator. I just don't want to sit here and do it on the paper and mess the paper up. That's an average of 550 calories a day. And that's not healthy. And I want to go ahead and talk about that a little bit more. I'm going to do that on camera. But that's where I'm at weight-wise right now. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of the camera some of the things. All right? Hi. I'm sitting a little close here. I'm sitting down not because I need to sit down, because of well, because it's easier to do the camera and it won't create as big of an echo. A couple things that I do in weight loss. For example, a thing I've noticed when I'm working out is big guys like me. This is something nobody's ever told me before. I just learned it recently. Is try to breathe constantly. One of the things that I hate doing when working out or walking around or doing stuff is allow people to realize that I'm breathing hard. Well, breathing hard isn't a bad thing. Breathing hard is something that your body is doing because it needs more oxygen to properly push your muscles. Whereas somebody that's 120 pounds, they have no excess baggage. Whereas me, I have a lot of excess baggage. I have like, see, what am I supposed to be? I'm supposed to be like 200 pounds, 200, 190, 200, 210 pounds, somewhere in that ballpark. I'm probably 200 pounds overweight. And what that causes is you got to carry extra 200 pounds, so it makes your muscles work harder. So breathing is very important because oxygen is required for your muscles to work properly. And that's why you're out of breath, but you're not tired. because you're using up your oxygen supply in your body so fast. So just constantly keep filling that oxygen supply up. Breathe through your mouth. And don't care what other people think. I mean, if you cared what other people think, you wouldn't be fat to begin with. Why are you getting so uptight and so insecure now? Because you're breathing hard. That's the whole point. When your muscles grow to match what your body's weight and be able to easily carry it, the breathing heavy will go away unless you're under physical exertion. That's that. Another thing that I've learned is this is your friend. Water is key to losing weight. I'd say so much more than physical activity. The reason water is key to losing weight is one, it keeps your blood flowing properly. That's one. Keeps your brain firing on all cylinders. That's two. And it keeps you from getting constipated. When you're sweating and working out a lot, you're using up a lot of your body's water supply. And when you use your body's water supply up, and especially if you're taking dietary supplements like Fetramine, Slim Fast, creatine powder and stuff like that, that stuff dehydrates you quickly. And when you get dehydrated, the first place your body takes water from is your stool. I know this might sound stupid, but it hurts, and it's going to be one of the worst constipations you've ever had, even if you've never had constipation problems. That's just the way bodies work. So drink plenty of this. I'd actually go and say drink more than the recommended amount. I try to drink as a day. These are 20. This is a 20-ounce bottle. So 3 bottles of this is about what you're supposed to drink a day. You're supposed to drink 64 ounces. That would be 60 ounces. I try to drink at least 4 of these a day. And just sip on it. That's all you got to do. I have a regimen. Like say I'm playing video games, Diablo 3, Call of Duty, or whatever. Every time that I die, I make sure I take a sip of this, regardless if I'm thirsty or not. And eventually you get to the point you like to crave it. And don't do what I did. Like I don't buy these. I bought about 6 of these at one time. It was like $6 at a gas station. And don't go buy packs at like Walmart, whatever. Go buy you a purified water filter. Fill them up at your house, at your tap. Put them back in your refrigerator. I have like $6 invested in it, and with the water bill, I probably have $6.32 in 2 months of water supply of water bottles. Tastes fucking great. It tastes almost just like a Dasani, and you're not constantly running to the store, burning gas or whatever. That's just a smart economy, because you're gonna need to save that money to buy those. And I wanted to talk about it and the difference of it. I'm going to talk about the difference between doing a diet without like a supplement help and doing a diet with a supplement help. Doing this diet, I did for the first month. I told myself I wasn't going to use supplements, and the reason because of that is because I wanted to see how well I could do it. And I ended up losing 10 pounds. Well, 10 pounds estimated. I ended up losing weight because I lost body mass. That's how I'm basically judging it right now. For example, you see this orange shirt. This orange shirt is on me for a reason. I want to show you. This orange shirt I couldn't wear 2 months ago. Well, 5 or 6 weeks ago. I couldn't wear it. That's why you never seen me wear it in videos. Like you see beforehand, like 6 months ago, you might have seen me wear this shirt, but I had outgrown it. And through outgrowing it, it made me depressed. It made me eat more, and I ended up going back towards that 189 kg. But I have this shirt on now because I can wear this shirt again. I can wear a lot of my wardrobe again. And I'm sitting there thinking about it. This is, let's see, January, February, March, April, May, June. This is a year and 6 months after I initially took the Fetramine last year. Within 2 months, I had lost, what is that? This is going around it up at 6, 10, 16. I had lost like 30 kg, which is like 60 pounds. That's in 2 months. That's 18 months. It's I could have lost. I gotta do a calculator here. 2 goes in 18. 9 times. Alright. It's 9 months times 30. Obviously weight loss slows down. But on that pace, I could have lost over 270 pounds. And I didn't. And that's what I'm using to motivate me now. This right here is what kills fat people. Right here. You set a goal, you're following the goal, you're doing great, you give up. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, man, to this day, my weight curses me. My fucking knees. I have this nerve problem now that my weight's doing no help for. You know, I don't get it. I don't get the kind of exposure from the females like I'd like. And this is the problem. If I would have stuck to this, which I was perfectly fine during these 2 months, I was over the 3-day hump. I was perfectly fine. And some reason I stopped. I know I stopped because I was going on dates, and you know, I got down to 368. I started getting dates again, and you know, started going out with females, and we'd go to Denny's and places like that, and I'd order water, and I eventually got tired of ordering water, and I started drinking a Coke, and I'm like, man, this Coke's good. It's like crack cocaine, going back on it again, and I slipped. So I could be at my goal weight right now if I would have stuck in it right there, and that's where I'm looking at. I'm going to take this paper and I'm going to frame this paper. This is my goal weight. My goal weight is 240 pounds is what my goal weight is. I'll take 260 though. I have little goals. I mean, my goals aren't to be a porn star. I'm never going to be a porn star because once I lose all this is going to be skin. It's going to be loose skin, and even if I can save up and get the money for like surgery, I'm going to be scarred up. So I'm never going to be that guy. But that's not my body type. You notice I got huge shoulders. I have a big body type. I took after my grandpa. My grandpa was 6'5". He was a big dude. He was balding just like I am, and that's who I took after. He was big his entire life, and he wasn't overweight. He was always chubby. But I don't know. That's my weight loss video for today. That's where I'm at. Oh, there's one more thing I wanted to say. I'm glad I remembered it. Remember I was talking about how I was taking 550 calories a day? Don't do that. That's bad for you. And I do it every time I start on the pills because you forget to eat. I mean, you truly just forget to eat. And you don't, once you remember to eat, you don't want to go out and like, oh, I'm going to get me a Big Mac at fucking McDonald's because I can spare the calories. And I don't want to do that. You want to eat like salad and stuff, which don't add a lot of calories anyway. So you gotta kind of like market your day out. You gotta kind of like, well, I gotta eat a fruit at 2:30. I gotta drink this water after every kill cam on fucking Call of Duty. I've got to eat a sandwich at this time. You have to do that. You have to get yourself on an eating schedule. One, it promotes balance in your body. Your body understands that it's going to get food at this a lot of time because your body just knows that it's getting food, because this right here will put you in starvation mode, and when you eat that fucking Big Mac because you have 1,000 or so calories left, it's going to go straight to fat, and it's going to just hang off your front end and make your clothes not fit you well. And one thing I did notice when I went out there and I got probably an 800 calorie salad the other day, that I could feel my sight get better. Like I mean, literally, I was taking so little calories in. It was affecting my sight, and as soon as those calories went into my system, my sight goes bloop, and I felt like my eyes had opened. It's a cool feeling, but it's not something I should be doing. Anyway, it's been your boy Wings of Redemption. This has been the diet update. I'm sorry that it's so lackluster, but it's just a lot of information. Peace. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk about some Black Ops 2. You know, Black Ops 2 is coming out in about 4 months. We're only 4 months away, so we're gonna start seeing signs of the beta, or they're gonna start leaking it out, just like they did in Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3. And the information is gonna be leaked throughout of it. And I'm just going to pretty much fill you in for what I know about Black Ops 2 at this point, and what I'm excited about in the actual game. I mean, because it's by no means a news thing. Changing the campaign outcome. This is something I remember as a child they used to do in Goosebump books. And basically what you did is they gave you a decision, and upon that decision, it could affect the outcome differently. It's almost like Fallout in a way. I just hope it doesn't kind of end up emulating Fallout too well. And what I mean about emulating Fallout is Fallout, it kind of gave you different decisions on what you could do, but at the end it all pretty much stayed the same. Like, you couldn't really change the story. There was like maybe 2 different variations of each story. I want something more like where something more like you can do drastic things, like have a third branch off, and like it almost seems like the campaign is going to be almost Fallout-like, but it's going to have to be linear in some way, as in Call of Duty. But let's go and talk about some other concerns I have with the game itself. Well, let's not do some concerns. Let's go talk about what I have that I actually think I'm going to enjoy in the game. Like, for example, I watched a video where they showed the sentry gun as a kill streak, and the sentry gun pretty much was going to get upgraded on steroids. Look at triple! What the fuck? Oh my god, triple! I think that's the second or third. I think I get 2 triples with the Predator missile this game. But back to the thing. And I think that's going to be really cool, but I'm also thinking, like, what can they do with it? Like, one of the things I was very interested in when Modern Warfare 2 came out was that they that sniper rifles were going to have thermal optics. And now that since the game's in 2025, I'm looking for the sniper rifle with the optics that can see through walls. That way, that can make something like penetration worth it. Obviously, the bigger caliber rifles like the 50 are going to be overpowered, and there's got to be some way you can pretty much dictate it. I say have a sniper rifle with a scope that can see through a wall, but you can't shoot through it. You have to like take the scope, you have to like turn it off, and then aim at the wall blind to shoot through it. And I think that would be pretty cool, and have it have a limited range or something like that. Like, you just can't pop it up like you could on like something like Black Light Tango Down. I don't know how many people played Black Light Tango Down, but there was a mode that you could go into that you could see through every wall, and you could see campers and whatnot. And but you weren't allowed to walk or actually shoot in that mode. So you could just give you an idea, because there weren't no UAVs in the game. But one of the things that I'm worried about, other than like overpowered weapons or weapons that are unbalanced, or just the rate of balancing weapons that are going to have these like futuristic properties, is the kill streaks. Alright, you know me, I love kill streaks. I do. I love them with all my heart. It's one of the reasons I love to play Call of Duty. And the fact is, Modern Warfare 2, which is a great game other than Noob Tubes, was a kill streak fest. People like to call it Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 Kill Streak Edition or whatever. And they basically been saying in the trailers of the game that they're going to be concentrating heavy on like the robot century warfare that we're kind of heading into, where you have drones and stuff like that opposed to that. And I'm wondering how much of that drones is going to make it into the multiplayer. I mean, because Call of Duty's pretty much multiplayer has been infantry versus infantry. And a couple of the questions I'd like to ask is just straight up map design. Like, where are they going into map design? I mean, are they going to a Modern Warfare 3 type map design? Are they going to come back with a Black Ops type map design? What do they think about Modern Warfare 3's map design? These are questions that you won't really get answered a lot to, because it's just that symbol of that, if you say something wrong, you got to work with this guy the next day, and that's just the whole thing. Yeah, but I would really like to know. Could anybody know? Do you think anybody could put me in a touch with a guy I could probably get to answer these kind of questions, other than David Von der? Because I know he ain't giving up the goods. I need like a mailroom worker, a minimum wage cop guy that that might get a little bit of dolo. Because I'm really concerned about the maps. I mean, Modern Warfare 3 was the first game that I didn't really concern about maps till Modern Warfare 3, and I'm like, man, these maps aren't very good at all. I mean, it seems like they're very anti-everything. But this was really a strong gameplay. I thought I was going to Moab quick in that hallway at the beginning of the game, but there was a really good section of the game where I was just plowing down people and they kept running back. But anyway, it's been your boy Wings of Redemption. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you could, please leave a rating on it. It would help me tremendously. As always, love you guys. I'll check you out tomorrow or whenever. Peace! What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wings of Redemption. And I'm going to do something a little different today. I have 2 gameplays here, but I'm just going to start one periodically. You see Tweet right there. Let's go see what some of the adventures he gets into right here. If you notice, you will see his blue triangle disappear from the map. Let's go and look at his section of the screen to see how he was able to supply me with this call out and what went wrong. See Tweet right here coming down here. He throws a C4 right here. He's using a KSG. He's looking for that quick shot here. He's waiting for the guy to come around, and boom, the guy in the bush, he ends up calling him out for me. This is a quick way for your team to put together kill streaks. With him giving me that call out, I was able to preserve the UAV, and now we have a bird's eye view of the field. As I said before in my breakdown of pretty much Mission TDM in my Science of Call of Duty series, Mission is basically a triangle spawn section map. What does triangle spawn section mean? Well, let's go ahead and look at the map and show you. Well, if you see right here, this is Mission. Let's go ahead and show you where the actual main spawn points of Mission is. The red triangles are the main spawn points, where the green are the off spawn. Alright, if you look right here, there's 2 sections of triangles into the map itself, just like that. If you want to, take the time, pause the video, and you can very easily see where the spawn points are at. So with that knowledge in my hand, I know for a fact that they're going to either be spawning up there or behind, or the 2 spawns behind me. Since my team is controlling the A side of the map, A being the A domination side, I know they're going to be spawning in front of me. And they're going to be either coming from here, or they're going to be spawning in that far left triangle, red triangle you see on the map. And they're going to be running up the backside or coming around the backside. We have the UAV up, so we very easily can see that they're just pretty much staying around what I like to call the sniper ledge. Because snipers like to sit on this ledge to the right of me and constantly try to pick people off. So what I'm doing is I'm just working my way back up and around here, trying to push them out, and trying to get them to spawn specifically back toward the other end of the map. The main reason I want them to do that is the other end of the map is what I call the quarry, and the quarry is very low, and you pretty much have an advantage on someone when you're able to shoot high to low, and the person that's shooting low to high has a disadvantage because the level of terrain. What that basically means, a person that's above you can use the actual floor he's standing on as a head glitch, whereas the person below you is wide open for the most part because he's at an odd angle. And as you can see here, we ended up pushing there. I came through the middle just like I wanted to funnel them through the middle of this section. You see me and Tweet running here. And if you work this right, as I can see right here, the Predator missile, they flipped again. If you work it right, you can get them spawning on the outside edge of that bridge, and they'll keep funneling right here through the red gates, and you can constantly just keep picking them up. Tweet went back there to clean up that one guy. That's because he was basically the only guy there at the time. And there goes into my, I think it was a 16 kill streak. But the entire enemy team ended up flipping. But I know Tweet, if you see where Tweet's positioned on the map right now, I know they're going to be spawning in that far red triangle yet again. And it's very easy to understand. See, they're spawning in that left triangle on the map I originally showed you. And they're going to be funneling there. And as you see right here, the red dot coming up. Another guy over here coming around this corner pushing it. Or they're going to be going into the quarry or across the bridge. Most people take the most direct route possible. Very few people try to flank or use an assassin or ghost, but don't leave that out of the equation, because the person that uses that flank method, assassin or ghost, is generally going to be one of the stronger players. If you want to go ahead and check the pregame lobby and see what kind of players you're up against, if you're up against people with generally 1 to 1, 0.8 to 1 to 5 KD, those kind of players are pretty much direct, in-your-face type of players. They want to run, they want to get to you, they want to take the shortest distance possible, which everybody knows is a straight line. And that's how you pretty much have to dictate a TDM. You gotta pretty much assume people are going to take the straight line route and go from there. I mean, intuition is something that you can use. But generally, you'll come out more times on top just pretty much guessing where a guy will go and understanding the player. One of the things I used to love to do in Call of Duty was just try to outthink the player. And knowing the spawn system on every map is one of the best ways to outthink a player. And because you could be like your boy Tweet, who had a couple really cool clips of this game, which I'm gonna show right here toward the end. He had a 4-man feed and he had a 3-man feed with the KSG, and I wanted to show you those because those kind of highlight in this game. But hopefully that gives a better understanding of mission. And this is basically how I pretty much was able to bring you this gameplay. And I want you to notice in contrast my play style, how I try to put as very little movement into my gameplay as humanly possible, versus Tweet style, which is like a 7 sensitivity. You know, I don't even know how to describe it. He's a very Twitch style player. I guess that's why his name's Twit. And you kind of can see the variation. And you know, both, you can't really say which style works best. You know, obviously we both came to the same end. Very solid games. Here's the 2 clips from Twit. You know, he started out with a C4 and he came down. He got a lucky 1-shot and he went straight to prone, and he ended up scoring 2 more kills with the KSG, and he picks up a 4th right there. And one thing you'll notice about his Twitch style is it requires a little bit more on luck, which is not a bad thing. But how many of you guys could sit here and look at that and be like, yeah, I could do that 3 times out of 5 or whatever? Most people are gonna look at that clip and like, man, I would have got crashed or trashed or traunched or whatever the word you want to use right there. But Twit's a great player. We had a very good session of games. I think there's one more game still saved up at this section, at this juncture of all junctures. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you could, please leave a rating on this video. It'd help me tremendously. And I want to go ahead and leave you with a little bit of Twit. So maybe it will kind of influence you to maybe go check his channel out. Here's some of him throwing some rhymes.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Twit in the building. Get big, remix 2012. Yeah, let's go. First things first, I always go try hard. Sniper in my head makes all you niggas cry hard. Go and choose your class, switch it to your tubes. I'm a one-man army, you a last stand new.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm really excited to go ahead and bring you something today. And this is going to be just a really quick update because I just wanted to go ahead and tell you about this game mode and what I have in store. For those of you who have not noticed, I haven't really put a Minecraft up in a couple days. And the reason for that is because I wanted to put a new coat of paint on the Minecraft series. Instead of just watching me and Redneck build a house on hard mode, I wanted to put up something exciting. And the best way to keep, you know, older content fresh and not stale is to actually put a challenge out there. And I basically want to issue a challenge like this. I've thought up a game mode called Survival, or Survival Craft. You know, very original, very unique. You know, I'm the master at naming shit. But the whole idea is that we get 8 players, preferably, you know, YouTube commentators or wherever. And at the beginning of the game, we randomly select teams of 4. That means 2 men per team. And once they have a 2-man per team like setup, we all spawn in a brand new seed, and once the seed goes through, it's every man for itself. There is no hitting each other. Like, you just can't like pick a pickaxe up and like the first person to like craft a wood sword gets to win. No, there is no hitting each other, but you can sabotage each other. You can set up traps for each other, like pitfalls and stuff like that. Where like you could sabotage your house in the middle of the night, and things of that nature. And I feel like this would be just something fun and cool to do. It's not really meant to be in a huge competitive spirit, but the end result is there would be a winner, because as soon as somebody dies, you get 1 life. All your hearts are depleted. You have to leave the game and you're done. That leaves 1 person to keep surviving on for your team. The last team with a surviving member, with all the other teams eliminated, will win the Survival Craft Challenge. We obviously got to make some sort of rules up for the Survival Craft Challenge, because if we didn't make rules up, you could make a little, you know, 4x4 dirt hut and just sit in your house until the end of time and just go AFK and win the survival thing. So you got to constantly build something. So that's what we need to do in the comment section today. What should we have to build? We not like a list, like a laundry list of stuff that has to be done. So there's constantly an objective to be doing to keep you, you know, either fighting zombies, mining, or whatever, and and to keep the game flowing, to keep people moving, because obviously we don't want to sit here and watch people just hunker down in their house over and over and over and over again. That'll be boring. I have 2 commentators already said they would sign up for this, and that was Onslaught and Vicstar. So that leaves, with me, including me, that leaves 5 other slots still available. Who would you guys think would take place in this? It's on the Xbox 360. And do you guys think this will be a good idea? The gameplay is not mine. It is from a gentleman. His annotation will be in the right hand of this video. It's probably been there the whole time. This is just a speed build to have something to talk over that's kind of Minecraft related, because I've been up all night. I mean, I just really couldn't sleep. Like sometimes this medicine I'm on, it keeps making my mind race, and it yeah. That's what it is. My mind just keeps racing. And I just couldn't think. Like, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since like 11:30 yesterday. So I'm about a hour and a half off from being up for 24 hours at this point. But let me know what you think about Survivorcraft, or the idea of Survivorcraft. And get back to me. Make sure, if you want to, leave a comment, or even suggest some of the people that want to be a part of it. If you're a commentator and you'd like to be a part of it, let me know. And if you have people that will basically follow suit, and back you up in the comment section that you should be a part of it, it's a possibility. Right now, the only people set in stone is Vicstar and Onslaught. I've sent a bunch of other invites out to different people of different walks of nature. It's not everybody with just big channels. Like, for example, I sent GFX Lab one. And because I know he's down for some Minecraft, and he usually has an Xbox. But let me know what you think about the idea. Do you think it's an idea I should run with? Do you think it'd be fun to watch? Do you think we should make it an event that every commentator posts on the channel? But as always, it's been your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm Outie 5000. Peace, pimps.